Good morning. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri Bibi and I'm still lounging. I was off yesterday and I ran a lot of errands. Oh, it does go like that. And I'm off today. I am going to run some more errands, but I just woke up. And so, well, no, I've been up for a while. I just haven't gotten dressed. But I want to thank the new subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. I want to thank the people who have been writing with me since they've been coming. Um, Please share, like, subscribe if you're new. This is a no drama channel. We talk about a lot of stuff. Um, who knows what's coming up? I'm going to be talking for a minute though, but you're going to notice that I changed the cards up. I needed some fresh energy, fresh messages because the messages have begun to become redundant, and even for me, that's boring. You want to keep hearing the same storyline, so I've changed the cards. Last night, I actually pulled out the cards and I did a reading for myself, and the reading was definitely on point for me. I do follow my own readings. You should be able to. You should be able to read for yourself. Nobody should be able to tap into your energy better than you. Just so you know that when you go to a reader, you are basically asking for confirmation, pretty much. So if you can read for yourself, you're into it. That means you're aligned with your higher self. You should be able to get the gist of what you need to do. When I go to readers, I'm asking. Well, I don't even ask. I just want to see what they're going to tell me to see if it aligns with what I know. And sometimes I have been surprised. Sometimes I've missed some things. And so that's why I would go to another reader. I haven't been to one in a while, but I am going to go to see someone to read my aura. I am going to do that. But let me let's go to the protection first. Heavenly Divine, I'm asking you to protect me. I'm asking you to burn off any negative energy that's a that's attached or trying to be attached in any way, shape, and form by any person, place, thing, entity, whatever. Burn it away. No entrance allowed for them. And then I want you to have your angels cover me wing to wing from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. And then close me wing to wing. And then after that, I want you to put your white light of protection over me from the top of my head to the soles of my feet, left, right, front, back, everywhere, and extend it 20 feet. And because I know that my body, this frame, this meat suit, is just a vehicle for my soul, I'm asking that you give me another layer of protection of white light, top of my head, soles of my feet, left, right, front, back, and extend it another 20 feet. And I want the archangels. Of course, you're allowed wherever I go. But the archangels, the ascended masters, my ancestors, the aliens, my spirit animals, mermaids, dolphins, goblins, everybody. I can't think of them all, but I see them. I see them all here. I'm asking that they all be allowed here into this space. And I'm asking whoever comes to this reading, wherever they may be, anywhere in the world, that they be afforded the same level of protection that I'm asking for myself. It is so, it is said, it is done. All right, let's get to moving. Oh, just in case somebody does sneak in, I got the bell. And I have my gong too. We'll clean the air. I will do that. We'll do that. All right, that was a weak one, but it cleared it up. I normally would play the music, play some Hertz music, but I didn't pull that deck out to pull out what I need. And I'm gonna talk for a minute anyway, so we're already 5 minutes in. I haven't even begun. Um, I really don't talk about what I do out in 3D. Cause I tell you all, I come on here and I give the messages for you all, but for me, my manifestations happen in 3D. And so I want to talk about that for a little bit before I pull. I'm going to pull some cards, so it's going to be long today. Um, Pretty much how I manifest is, well, let me give you an example. I have been, a few years ago, my information had been scammed. So somebody was impersonating me for a while. And I didn't know that. And I went to go check my credit, and it was jacked. Because whoever was doing, they was doing their thing. Now, yeah, I was making some mistakes too. But somebody was doing a thing in my name. And so I had to file bankruptcy. That was at the end of this year to be 10 years. So it's almost off my credit. And so 10 years ago, I literally was starting over. I lost the bank account that I had as a child, my childhood bank account that was attached to my 3D job. So when whoever was doing whatever they was doing, and along with me, making some mistakes, not checking, I was hemmed up. I was in the negative. My account was in the negative. It was bad. I had to rely on friends for a minute to get that account, cancel that, get my paycheck out of that account and switch it. Thankfully, I had another account. I switched it to that account. But for a good month, I was messed up. I couldn't buy nothing. Thankfully, I didn't have a car then. The car that I had gotten rid of it. Not because I couldn't afford it or anything. It broke down, and I said, I'm not paying. I said, the next car I get, I'm gonna get what I want. We're gonna get to that, because there's a little code on that. But I said I'm not buying another car right now. I don't need one. Where I live right now, I could walk to my job. So that's what I did. I walked, and then if it was a really bad day or whatever, Dan would say, "You want to ride?" And I'll say, "Yeah, okay, I'll take the ride." Or I might have been at his house and I got a ride to work. Or, the divine mated where co-workers would say, "You need a ride home?" at the end of the shift, and I would say, "Sure, I'll take the ride home." So, I've always been provided for, and I'll always say that. I've always been provided for. You are always provided for when you align with your higher self. Now, I wasn't as aligned then as I am now, but I've always been a person that would get what I need without saying, "Okay, I want this." It would just happen. I wouldn't even have to verbalize it, and it would happen, because I can talk about one day I was walking to work. And I was almost there. I mean, it wasn't, I think I was running late, late that day. I was playing around here, so I was late walking. Because it's only like a 15-minute walk around. It's like around the block. And I was just sitting there, and all of in my head, I said, it would be nice if one of my coworkers, if somebody, no, I said, it'd be nice if one of my friends, somebody drove by I knew. And I kid you not, within 2 minutes, a coworker pulled up. They recognized my jacket. They honked the horn, rolled the window down, said, "Come on, come on." And I got to work. It's all my life, it's been things like that happening all my life for me. But I didn't really understand. I wasn't tapped in. So I didn't really understand that. Now, I'll go coming forward. Recently, I've decided, I said, okay, I need to make some changes. At my job, I said, okay, I'll just be a worker bee, because they was on some mess, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. And so I just stayed a worker bee and whatever. And then finally, Spirit nudged me and said, stop it. So I said, okay. I applied for one of the management positions, and I got it. So I was like, okay. So I'm in that area. I'm not a higher management. I just said, let me test it, see how they act with me being in this position before I do anything else. And I had my own department that I was in control of, and I was doing whatever I needed to do. But what ended up happening, I was never in that department because they would always call me to somebody else's department to help them, which was up front. And so what ended up happening, somebody, I don't know what happened, but somebody quit. And so the day they quit, they asked me, okay, can you stay up here? Fine. I'm up front now. So I'm up front representing the company now, doing things up there that I had already been doing. I've been with this company at the end of April, it'll be 17 years. I've been with this company, so I know just about every layer of the company. The managers there didn't know that I knew this. They knew I had been there a while, but they didn't know what I knew because I'm not going to take a job that I don't know, or I'm not going to take a job where I'm not allowed to know. So when I first got into this job, I was working I was learning everything. And so when I backed away from the old management that was there, I just said, nope, I'm not doing none of that. Y'all acting funny, y'all do it. I'm not telling you what I know, and I'm not handling that. So it's new management now, so they seem to be okay. I'm doing this. But I have been prodded to venture off. And so there are opportunities that I found that may double my pay, less stress, better benefits, a lot of other things going on that um, I'm gonna see what it says. I'm not gonna worry about it. But let's back up to with me being my credit being messed up. Last year, I think it started last July, last June. My credit, I looked at my score and I was like, oh, okay, so I got a couple of credit cards. Um, so I'm able to do things and do whatever I want to do. And then I said, well, I shouldn't have did this. I should have got a car first, because I said, look, if I'm being prodded to do make these changes, I need a vehicle, my own vehicle, because I had a vehicle, but I gave that vehicle back. That's a whole nother story. I don't even know if I'm going to talk about it. Nothing bad. It wasn't mine. So I began applying. Well, no, let me back up. I said, well, what kind of vehicle do I want? And I said, I want a Mercedes. If I'm going to do this is what I want. So I went online and I went to Car Guru and I found 3 Mercedes that I liked. And I asked DM, because I'm not driving right now. I said, DM, I need to go look at these vehicles. Now, DM got a nice car. His car is just as nice, if not better, than the Mercedes. And so he said, okay. So we went to the first place. I loved that Mercedes. It was nice. I felt like it was mine. I had never driven a car of that level of luxury before. I've been in them, but I've never driven one. And the only question I had for the guy when I got in, I was like, okay, this is a manual, right? Because I don't remember how to, I didn't want to do a stick. And it's been years since I've driven, so I don't remember. He said, oh, no, it's an automatic. It was nice. So, okay, the price was right. Looked at another Mercedes. That one was gorgeous too. It was candy apple red. The inside was white. That was the only thing I didn't like, because I got little stars. I have star seeds that I'm going to be putting in the car with me. So I was like, if I get this one, I don't know. These white cream seats, I'm not sure about that. Drove it. Beautiful. Oh, all of them had sunroofs. Beautiful vehicle. Like that one. The guy even gave me the car report. Everything was good on the car. Test drove one more. I went to the place where DM bought his vehicle, and they had a Mercedes there that I liked. So I test drove that one, and I really liked that one. That one, out of the 3, It was up there with DM's car. Let me just put it like that. And I drove it, and it was nice, beautiful. But that place was shiesty. We'll get to that. So I got ready to make my decision on which vehicle I wanted, and the cream colored Mercedes had already sold, so that option was gone. And then I wanted to go back and look at that, the first one. The first one, Mercedes, was like a maroon purplish color. And I liked it because it wasn't black. Because most of the Mercedes that I saw are black. And I don't want a black car. I don't want a black Mercedes. So I said, okay, I'll see about that one. But of the amenities that I liked in the vehicle, the place where DM got his car, that was the one I really liked. And the price point was right. But when I got in there, the sales girl was nice, but it was just something shady about that place. I don't know what it was. And they were trying to tell me that my credit score was what it was, and I was like, no, that's not my credit score. I know my credit score. And so they were trying to deny me and all this and that. So I said, I'm not dealing with that no more. I just went to my personal financial place, and they approved me for the price of the Mercedes. But in the midst of all of that, because me and DM were still looking, he was like, don't jump on the first thing. Make sure, you're going to get what you really want. Make sure it's the price point you want. Make sure, if it breaks down, that you're going to be able to repair it, because Mercedes are expensive to repair. I understand that. I think the brakes are $1,000 just to repair brakes if something happens and all that other kind of stuff. And I was like, okay. So what ended up happening, right when I was looking at insurance, because I was going to get that Mercedes. What ended up happening at the shiesty place, they tried to show me this other car, because I went by myself. I went without DM, and they was like, oh, well, maybe you should get this car. I didn't like that car. It was a Nissan. Yeah, it was a Nissan Rogue, but it was something about it. Wasn't me. I didn't like it. It was the color. It was red, but it wasn't me. And I was like, I don't know about that. So I went home and looked at the insurance. The credit union had already approved me. I was looking at the vehicles. Something about that Rogue I just didn't want. And when I saw what I was approved for what the price of the Mercedes was. But in between all of that happening, me and Jim were looking at other vehicles, and another car popped up, and he said, oh, this is kind of nice too. You want to go look at this? And I said, sure, I'll go look at it. We had to drive over an hour to this place to get to this vehicle. Just like the first Mercedes. Yeah, it was about an hour to get to that place too. This place was further than the Mercedes. And so what I told him was, okay, if we driving this far, I'll test drive this vehicle. If I like it, I still want to go look at the first Mercedes, since we got to pass through, and then I'll make my decision on what I want to do. Got to the place, looked at the vehicle. The vehicle was clean, beautiful. Got inside it was clean, beautiful. Got in the vehicle. The vehicle had only 5,816 miles on it. Whereas the Mercedes I had been looking at had way more. They were broken in for their years. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. And so I got in the car, and I was kind of driving around, and I was like, okay, I like this. This is nice. And we looked at the price, and it was the same. The Divine does not play. It was the same prices with my loan was for. It was the same. They gave me the same amount. And one of the Mercedes was less than that amount, and one of the Mercedes was the same amount too. And so I had to decide, which do I want? Do I want the car that I just test drove, or do I want that Mercedes that's really nice? And so in the midst of that, talking with DM and then just deciding for myself, because I already knew I was going to put money down on whatever vehicle I was going to get. DM said, well, I'll match whatever you're going to do. So whatever amount that I was going to put down, DM matched it. And so I ultimately, is even though I still want that Mercedes, that'd be my next car, I chose the other car. I chose the other car because the dealership where that car was, it was something shady about that place, and I just didn't feel comfortable there. Even though Dion bought his vehicle there, I guess he had felt the same energy that I felt. I bought the vehicle from the other place, and the other place made it so seamless, so easy, and they gave me a warranty on the vehicle, so I could drive that vehicle up to 65,000 miles, and I'm covered bumper to bumper. So that's how I made this my decision. So I'm a car owner now. I can pretty much do what I wanted. Not that I couldn't before, but I was limited getting around wise. So I can pretty much go wherever I want. And at the end of the month, I'm going on a vacation. I'm taking a weekend getaway. But anyway, I'm saying this for a reason. Somebody needed to hear this. And how I did it was, how I manifested it was, I had it in my mind that I was already driving. I had it in my mind that the car was already here. I had it in my mind that the money was already taken care of. I had it in my mind. I just had to go get it. And when I got ready to go get it, the amount that I was given and the amount of the vehicles were there. This vehicle that I have a sunroof. I do. And I have a lot of other amenities. Even though some of the things that the Mercedes had, I don't have it. But it was okay because of the 5,000. That car it was a brand new vehicle. It only had 5,816 miles. And I think now I only have 6,000 something, 200, 300 miles on the vehicle. And I've had it a month now. 3 weeks. Maybe a month. Nope, the 21st it'll be a month. Haven't had the car a month yet. So, but somebody needed to hear that. But anyway, let's get with the reading, with the message. I don't know what's going to happen because this is new. It's new energy, new messages that we need to hear, that the collective needs to hear. It's 2022, and I'm gonna change these cards around every so often. Now, I wasn't expecting to do this, but I have this stone here, and it's a heart, and it is happiness. I am worthy of good things. I can choose positive thoughts. I let my happiness be visible to others. I bought this last year sometime. You know, the divine will guide you where you need to be, toward things you need to see. You know, but you have to be in alignment with your higher self, and it's a journey. It just is. Okay, so we're going to start the reading now at 23. I'll say 24 because it's almost 24 minutes. I'm getting the cards where I can do what I need to do because I'm pulling a lot of cards today. I've saged the cards. Yep, so 24. I've saged the cards. We've already said the prayer and all the protection. And so, somebody's leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas and projects you are considering. Somebody needs to know that. But what is the message for the collective now? Love where you are, 24. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. Pretty much, that's what I did. And so you all are being guided to do the same thing because you need to get back on track. Be sure you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine tuning. So some of you need to get back on track. Let me see how I'm going to do this. And I'm looking at this. I'm going to pull the book out because I don't know what that I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, it's a clam. Okay, use your sense. Okay, we've already. Contemplate your direction and trust what you are feeling. Being present in the moments when life is not ideal is not the easiest thing to do. It may feel frustrating to patiently wait for answers or process what has transpired. You may find you are consumed by past circumstances. Don't go back. Always go forward. You may be nervous about planning your next step. Tune into observations, awareness, and heighten its senses so you may move with grace and style. Use your intuition, use your senses because what you see, hear, smell, touch, that will help you. Allow your intuition to guide you while you await your next step. So people are, where you are right now is preparing you for your next step. You have faced challenging situations before. The urge to avoid what is happening is strong. Don't avoid it. Push through it. You have the tools and the strength to face this head on. Use the depth of love that resides within you to face what is in front of you. Allow yourself to ground if you are feeling off balance. Sage yourself down. Go out to the park. Tend your flowers. I've been doing all of that stuff. Clams live in the mud and have a strong connection to the earth. If you have disengaged from your feelings, tune back into them as they can guide you now. Clams can siphon water and extract what they need to feel rejuvenated. That's what that is. Okay. Use this time to get back on track. Circumstances may not be ideal, but a clam shows you to appreciate where you are, no matter how unappealing things may be at the moment. So this is a clam. A clam will help you to ground and get back in tune with your emotions. So, yeah, you need to get back on track, back on task. Yeah, because you got your family in the water telling you you need to do some stuff. Okay. What else? Oh, let me back up. Because something happened while I was shuffling the cards. I was shuffling one deck, and this was in the deck. So this is the Lover's card. And it could be a relationship or it could be a decision. You need to make a decision about something. And there's two people on here, so this could be you balancing out yourself, masculine and feminine energies, or it could be a decision you need to make about a relationship. I don't know. It's out here. I'll keep it. Um, you, you're mastering. You need to master something while you are here. Wherever you are, you need to master something. Dictionary. Communication. So how you're communicating is important. And it has something to do with your birth chart, astrology. It's your destiny. Where's that one? I think I picked that one up first. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't have it now. Look It's so unprofessional. Hmm. That's horrible. Oh, here it is. All right. It is what it is. I'm not perfect. You are overthinking things. So if somebody's overthinking something, stop trying to analyze every conversation, every word, every thought. That might be why you're not on task. You need to get back on task. It is time to shift from the control of the logical and analytical left brain and explore the creative, intuitive right brain, which will help you find clarity, inspiration, and peace of mind. This message also serves as a reminder to listen to others, particularly when they are offering help. You need to be careful about that because some people may prey upon you instead of helping you. They'll make it to their advantage and not yours. Be careful not to dismiss advice, for often it comes as an answer to your prayers. You are like a closed book, and people find it hard to read you, which is good because you got people that will try to prey on your gift, prey on your energy. They want you to open up and share your feelings, as this will bring greater understanding and deeper meaning to your relationships. You need to be mindful of this though, because you need to make sure. Listen well to important words, be they spoken to you or by a friend or a stranger, or written down and placed before you in a note or card, will point you to your next step. Try to understand someone else's point of view. Meditate to quiet your mind. Speak with confidence. Your life purpose involves writing and public speaking. So whatever you're doing is going to have something to do with that. I grew up with the dictionary. I grew up, I would ask my mother a word, what did a word mean? And she would go to she would point to the dictionary. I have so many books here, and I did my kids the same way. What does this mean? Go get the dictionary. When you know it for yourself, no one can take it away. If you wait for someone to give it to you, they're only going to give you what they want you to know, and they'll leave the important part out that you need. That's part of this too. So while you are wherever you are, ground yourself so that you can communicate correctly. All right. What's next? And I have astrology cards right here. What is this deck? Your mind. Mercury, your mind. Mental. Something mental going on. What's the message? Taurus. I have. Yeah, you have everything you need. You just need to tap into it and get it. There are three classes of people: those who see, those who see when they are shown, and those who do not see. Which one did you want to be? The Taurus card turning up in a spread is always a positive sign, as it is highly stable and supportive. I'm not reading all of this because it's a lot. When you own what you are working on, this Taurus card means what you own and what you are working on: banks and bank accounts, investments, money in hand and cash flow, credit, loans, accounting, stocks, real estate, sentimentality, elegance, ballet, singers and singing, paintings and art galleries, being stubborn, sticking with things, never backing down, appreciating what is material or practical, I can say that's me when I make the decision on the vehicle I chose. Love of possessions, being skeptical, bullishness, sarcasm, not seeing the value in the non material, wanting to parent others, having to wait or be patient, procrastination, independence, doing things on your own, being honorable and responsible, being reliable, being tough minded yet compassionate, being placid. The colors brown, green, and orange. Green is your heart, orange is your solar plexus. Brown is the ground, the earth, dirt. Elemental spirits, farms and farmers, being greedy, luxuries, comfort foods, and seeking pleasures. So this is Hierophant energy. Somebody's in Hierophant energy, being committed to something. Comfort, nurturing, steadfast, materialism, money, what is owned. So wherever you are, get grounded, communicate clearly about what you want, because you have it. It's already is there. You just need to bring it to you. It's there. All you need to do is get grounded and go within and speak the correct. You have to speak the correct words. Okay, let's see. I don't want that one. I want this one. No, I want this one. If you want to know the cards I'm using, put it in the ask down there, and I'll share them. The impossible made possible. You can do it. You have it. You have it. Oh, there it is. Merciful Mother Jamal. I don't know this card, so we got to look it up in the book. But it's 2 cards here. Hold on. Victory of Miriam. So you got 2 cards going on here. I'm not sure what these are about. We're going to read them. But it's a lot of colors. I see all the chakra colors here. A 41 and a 44. I'm going to read this one. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? You are in a quarry of sweets. Why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Like a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flames. Until your heart and soul are enlightened, get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for love is the key that opens all your locks. Rumi. So somebody is withering. They are not. This oracle brings you a message of affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You have it. Whatever it is you're looking for, you already have it. Even if you don't believe you have it, it's there. Whatever challenge you're having, Don't even go for it. You have it. It's there. It's yours. Let's see what this one says. The merciful Mother Jamal. Let me turn because I can't see it. I can't read it. Oh, sudden resurrection. Oh, countless blessings. Oh, blazing fire in the jungle of thoughts. Today you will arrive to break open the jail. Oh, okay. Somebody breaking out. Whatever this is to somebody that was in lack, they are understanding. They got it. You got it. It's yours. If you're going through some drama with people, ask the divine to bless that, resolve that. You don't have to deal with this. There is a shift taking place now in a matter of great importance to you. From Jalal to Jamal, from justice to mercy. This is your path, your destiny, and your blessing now opening up before you. It may be a particular matter. However, it likely includes your entire life orientation. You are being granted refuge, respite, and shelter from the storms of struggle and doubt, and being given a divine sanctuary of safe harbor. Somebody is being protected. All right, divine. You should find that the unraveling of the struggle and pain now happens through tenderness, a gentle touch. So, you got to take stock of how you thinking. You don't have to fight hard. You can gently do things. You can, it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be a struggle now. There's no limit to what you can accomplish. So whatever you were feeling that you were lacking, doors being open. You got it. You just need to communicate it correctly. But get grounded. Let's see what else. Perception. Yep. It's just how you perceive things. This is the daffodil. These magnificent heralds of spring are literally trumpeting the joy and freedom of learning to be yourself. Daffodil wants you to see the light, to perceive the beauty and perfection and wholeness that is you, just as you are. It is time to release any self-doubt and revel in the freedom of and weightlessness of endless possibilities. You have, and that came up too, endless possibilities, endless. I hear in my mind, the world is yours. Who is that? Some hip hop, something. I see the card I'm supposed to take. Abundance. Something fell on the floor and I'll take it. But it's abundance. The abundance is here. And what is that one that fell? Tranquility. So abundance. This is Columbine. Columbine encourages you to joyfully embrace life's bewildering array of uncertainties with the kind of confidence that doesn't require too much thought. Go with the flow, with what feels right. Abundance is the knowledge and security that comes with the acceptance that all of your needs are being met. I said that. Everything you need. And I said that for my own all of my needs have been met. This was before I understood what was going on. Red clover, tranquility. Red clover helps support a sense of clarity, individuality, and self-awareness in the midst of our chaotic and often negative world. She is a calm and steady presence, helping you to remain balanced and to think and act from your center of truth, despite whatever may be taking place beyond around you. So whatever is going around you, you can be around it but not in it. Because I said that a few readings ago. There's a lot of drama going on around me, but I'm not participating in it. I see it, but I'm not in it. And that's the same thing here. You are be calm with your abundance. You got it. Whatever had you feeling lack, it's a wrap. You got it. Okay, last oracle card before we move on to tarot. You are your greatest gift. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. You create your own masterpiece. I almost don't want to pull a tarot card. I really don't. You are here for a purpose. Learning, realizing what matters to you. This message was for somebody. See with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. Wow. Can't make this up. I think I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna leave this message like this, and and do the oracle reading, do the tarot reading separate. Somebody needed to hear this. I got one more card, one more oracle deck. Dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant. I am blessed. Wow. Yeah, I'm stopping. Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. You need to make the decision. There's something somebody needs to do. I'm not gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull tarot for. I'm gonna stop this and come back up with a tarot reading because I'm not messing with this anymore. This is amazing. You are here, and I'm gonna title this. You are here for a purpose. Please tap into your higher self. Tap into it. It will give you what you need. I'm hoping that you enjoy this message. I'm hoping that it gives you what you need for your own self-personal journey. I know it's giving me something for me because I haven't pulled any cards today, so I'm accepting this message for myself. I want to thank you all for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I plan to do this more often, so I hope to see you all soon. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.